Hey, what's up? This your man Joe Corey, representing Power 103.5, and I got another weekend wrap-up for you. All right, our first story of the day, we're gonna hit you with a real news story coming out of South Africa. It seems the wife of the late Nelson Mandela is being ordered to sell some of her belongings just to pay off a debt at a school where apparently one of her family members is attending. I'm talking about the amount of $4,300. They want her to sell dining room sets, mad paintings and sculptures and stuff. Now the thing is, just for working as part of the South African Parliament, she makes like $98,000 a year, so it's not gonna be a big deal, but really, don't sweat Miss Winnie Mandela. I mean, she's still mourning the loss of her husband. Y'all sweating over $4,300. Somebody just pay that forward. I got love for her. This area is called the Court Report. We only got two stories for you. Miss Chrissy Lampkin, y'all know her better as the fiance of my man, Mr. Jim Jones. Well, apparently she lumped somebody up at the club this past week. When I say lumped them up, that's an understatement. Bloodied them up to a point where they got to go to the hospital. And she had to go downtown. Then, of course, she was bailed out the same day by Jim Jones. Let me throw this out to you right now. If you're thinking she did it for the hype, for the cameras weren't even there, so you're not even going to see the footage when the show kicks off. If you was wondering if she's real, she's not all bark. She got a little bite to her. And speaking of bite, your man DMX. Apparently he had to settle out of court with the whole child support issue. There's a girl who says, yo, he fathered my baby girl 10 years ago and I want $1 million in back child support. Hard to argue because we know DMX already has about 10 kids by 7 different women. I mean, it's not far-fetched. However, him and his lawyer, they did settle out of court. It's a done deal. Now we're gonna move on to what I like to call television and film, the Hollywood Broadway Report. First off, let's talk about all the Hollywood love going on. There's been rumors going around about Big Tigger and Keisha Knight Pulliam, aka Rudy from The Cosby Show. She all grown up now though. It's real. Yeah, her and Big Tigger hooked up. She like doing a birthday party, mad pictures going around. And I was a little sick at first, a little jealous because I had plans. You know, me and her about the same age. I grew up watching you. Rudy was supposed to be you and me. Black love, gotta love it. Now here's a twist in love that we weren't expecting, but no one's really surprised. I don't think anybody really cared that big a deal about it. I'm talking about Miss Robert Roberts from ABC's Good Morning America. Over New Year's, she came out on Twitter saying that she was happy with her life partner, a young lady by the name of Miss Amber Lane. Do you, as long as you happy. Speaking of people being happy, there's also been rumors about Will and Jada Pinkett going through a little thing. They might be divorcing. I don't think that's true at all, considering they just celebrated their anniversary in Dubai. If you're gonna do it, that's how you do your anniversary. And now, let me tell you, he didn't stop there. I need to have someone set the ambiance with the music right. So who's he bring in? Maxwell, Tyrese. Fellas, take notes. Get rich, get money, hire Maxwell to come and sing for your woman. Just make sure you stay in the room with them, because you don't want I ain't got to explain, you already know where I'm going with that. Speaking of Will Smith, he seems to be the only person who has yet to make a statement in the death of James Avery, aka Uncle Phil, who passed away earlier last weekend. Here's the deal with that. Even Jada Pinkett's even made statements about it, so we don't know how Will's dealing with it, but we'll respect him and we'll wait to hear from him. And of course, our condolences and everything go out to the family of James Avery. And if you want one more shot to see him, it looks like he just got done filming a movie with my man Zach Braff, who's known as JD from that show Scrubs. It's gonna be called Wish I Was Here. So make sure y'all check that out whenever it drops. Last chance to see Uncle Phil on the big screen. The next story, let's put all the rumors and all the wonder in the rest. It's a done deal. Best Man 3 is gonna happen. And man, Morris Chestnut came out earlier in the week talking about it. It ends a certain way that leads you to think there's gonna be another one, and that's exactly where they're gonna pick up. So one of the characters, I won't ruin it for you, is supposed to be getting married. We never found out who they was marrying. So I guess that's where they'll pick up when the Best Man 3 drops. When, we don't know. Just know the script is being written for it. Morris Chestnut, good looking out, homie. It looks like D-Wade ain't the only one who's fathering babies outside their relationships. Ludacris has done the same. Damn. And I don't know if you've seen Ludacris' woman that he's with. And I'm gonna see if I say her name right. Yadoxie, might be Yadoxie. Luda, come on, man. I saw the woman that he got the, come on, Luda. He knows it's his baby. He's not fighting that. He's actually going down and already filed the paperwork and claiming that he only makes $25,842 a month. So in the state of Georgia, that means he's only going to be required to pay like $1,700 a month in child support. Luda, good luck with Tamika and Yadoxie, or Yadoxie. You say tomato, I say tomato. Let's go to the world of reality news. Our condolences go out to my man Flavor Flav, who lost his mother on New Year's Eve, Miss Anna Drake. Now, if you watched the Flavor Love show, you saw the episode she was on there. But condolences go out to Flavor Flav, and since you're reality show fiends, I know y'all know about her. After 3 seasons, your girls Tia and Tamara are calling it quits on their reality show. However, don't trip if you're big fans of them. You can still catch Tia. She's got that TV show on Nickelodeon, Instant Mom. Check that out. And then Tamara, she's on that talk show with a whole line of women, just like The View, but this show's called The Real. And it was on Fox doing a test run, but it got picked up for like full seasons, and you'll be able to check her out on there. So check that out when you get an opportunity to. Another reality news, Porsha Stewart, you know, Cordell's ex. Well, she came out and let it be known that Cordell's still trying to holler at her. They're supposed to be divorced and moving on, right? and she's actually considering getting back with him. And her family knows she's kind of weak-minded like that, so they stepped in and they're like, yo, check yourself, blah, blah, blah. You watch the show, check it for yourself. I'm just here to give you some of the tips to kind of look out for. Sports news, my man Nnamdi Asomugha, former Oakland Raider, Philadelphia Eagle, got cut, went to San Francisco, got cut, and now he's decided maybe I should just call it quits. At the early age of only like 31, 32 years old, he's done with the NFL. But you can do that when your wife's Kerry Washington, and he did it like Dave Chappelle said he would do Oprah. He got her pregnant. And our final sports story, Andrew Bynum is done indefinitely suspended in Cleveland. There's talks that the Lakers may trade Pau Gasol to the Cavaliers in order to get Bynum, and the only reason for the Lakers doing that would be to clear salary cap. The reason for the Cleveland Cavaliers to do it, to get rid of Bynum. Word on the street is, smashed out one of the coach's wives. You heard it here first. That's what I'm hearing. That's the word on the street, and that's why he's done, and they're trying to get him out of there. Truth be told, his career is pretty much a done deal anyway. I'm Joe Corey, and that's your weekend wrap up. We'll see you next week.